Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Yulia Moon Show. Hope you enjoyed the previous episode. I hope you tried a spell, money bag spell, and it went good for you. Let me know if you already tried it and it brought some results. It may not work really quickly, as quick as you imagine, as quick as you expect, but it will work, I promise. So, if you still will have some difficulties or you still will be waiting for a result like in a month, just drop me a comment. I will give you more tips, and today I actually will be giving more like a simple spell as well, or more like it will be runes. So, but it will all add to your financial situation as well. But first, I wanted to talk to you about, as always at the beginning, I talk to you about some witchy topics, some witchy stuff. So today I wanted to talk about signs of your spiritual awakening. What happens at the very beginning, as this is how you understand that you are turning to a spiritual side, you're getting interested in about spiritual world, and you like signs that you also want to align with your higher self. So the the sign is already in the name. If you are interested in spiritual world and you're learning more or you want to learn more, you are at the like at the brink or at the turn to spiritual awakening. This is how we call it in the community. If you don't like that word, you can just you start in your witchy journey. That will work as well. So what the signs are? You may be feeling alone. You may be feeling misunderstood. You may be feeling left out, or you may be feeling out of place, that you don't belong to anywhere, that you can't find your place in this world, that you are lost in this life. You may be unhappy as well. These are- and you are seeking for something more. You are seeking your own purpose in life. You are seeking your another explanation of the world, and you are seeking another ways to contribute to the world, or another ways to learn the world. And you start to understand that something isn't right in the current world, in the current with the current events. You don't something you don't like, that you think, oh, that's not fair, that's not right, that's not fair. There must be something more to life in this world. There must be something more to do in this world, something more to learn in this world. And there is. You are on the right track. If you're just watching it and you recognizing yourself with these signs, welcome to your spiritual journey. Welcome it with the open hands. Actually, you can just do that and say it. I'm welcoming my spiritual journey. I'm welcoming the universe leading me. I'm welcoming like Yulia leading me. Yes, you can say out loud the name of the witch. It usually helps because we have a huge amount of energy around us, around witches. So when you say our particular name of the witch, you get a certain amount of our energy. Don't worry, you won't rob me of my energy if you say my name, but a certain energy will be sent to you, a good energy, and especially when you start in your own journey, your spiritual journey, and you don't know what to do, you don't know where to go, or what is happening with you. It feels like, I know, because I went through it myself. That's why I'm sharing it all with you, so you would recognize yourself, and don't be afraid of that. Don't be scared of that, because some people, they can be a little anxious about that, because it feels like everything is changing in your life, and sometimes it is like that. Everything is changing in your life. Everything is changing. Your view of the world is changing. Your circle of people is changing, because you realize that some of people, like or maybe all of the people that surrounds you, they are not needed in your life, that they are bad people. You look at them differently. You don't want to be around them. You don't like the energy. Again, you start recognizing the energy. You pay attention to energies. That's the sign as well. And that's how you learn. You feel the energies and you start trusting yourself, because feeling the energy, it's your own intuition. It is your own power, your own ability, your own energy is recognizing someone's energy, and you understand whether it's aligning with another person or not. So your circle is getting smaller. You may be isolating more and thinking more about the world, about the universe in general, or like looking for another ways to find yourself, or another ways to learn the world from the completely different point, to look at the world from the completely different point. And yes, again, you're welcome to. You will look at the world from the completely different point, because that's how witches see it. And in my previous episode, I was talking about who are witches. But and yes, we see. I was talking about that we are 50% people, 50% some creature. We do see world from a different perspective, from different point of tech, different point, different view. Everything is different. We can see through things. We can see through people. We recognize the patterns, the energies, this and that. So, and you can too, with time, with the practice as well. I mean, if you like. But if you're experiencing something like that, you don't worry, you're not going crazy, you're not maybe you are in a depression, but sometimes it can be mistaken because you think too much. You think uh started planning this and that, what should I do? But you should you should take your time, should breathe in, breathe out, and allow yourself to learn more. Allow yourself to walk this path step by step, to start your spiritual journey step by step. Start learning about spiritual stuff, witchy stuff, what we have to say about the world. Ask questions. I mean, you are here. It means you are interested in spiritual stuff, and you can ask me any questions. I will answer them. Of course, there are limits. Sometimes there are inappropriate questions in my DMs, in my comments. I will delete questions like that. You do understand what I mean, right? But any questions about your spiritual journey, or how to proceed, what to do if you're having some difficulties, feel free to ask me. Feel free to drop a comment. I will answer it. I will always help you and guide you in your journey. So if you're feeling, basically, yes, this is how it starts. You're starting to feel that something isn't right in your life. Something needs to be changed, and not only in terms of work or maybe relationship. You feel it with your whole body that you want to learn, you want to like, change yourself, but in a completely different way. You want to learn what is happening in the universe. You want to learn more what is happening in the world, and how the things are, how those mysterious things are. You want to learn about the mystery of the universe, mystery of the knowledge, and the ancient knowledge of the gods and goddesses, ancient knowledge that were passed by from witch to witch, from generation to generation, from book to book, or maybe by just the word. Those ancient mystic knowledges were passed on to witches, and now we're sharing it with you, and you are here to learn, and I'm really happy about it. So don't be afraid. Just continue this journey step by step, or fast if you want. Like I'm a very fast learner in everything. I like to do it, just I like to learn everything very quickly. So if you are like that, yes, you will learn a lot. Just please take your time, because learning about spiritual stuff, learning about witchcraft can be different, and there are a lot of energy surrounding you, so it can be really overwhelming for you. So please be mindful of that. Don't drain yourself too much by learning this. You have your time, take your time and learn step by step. Like I said already, start learning from whichever area interests you. For example, whether it's crystals, candles, oils, herbs, or maybe you like mysteries in general. Maybe you like learning about gods and goddesses, or maybe you like learning like everything at once. What I do in this show, I tell you, I show you spells, I talk about these witchy topics, I read the cards for you, I share my witchy tips and just talk about witchy stuff in general. So, yes, you are welcome to learn from my show. That's what I'm here for. That's what the show is about. So, don't be afraid. Take your time. Learn it step by step, and please ask a question. It's always better to ask questions in your spiritual journey. You have to know, it's good to know that you're not alone. Everyone is going through it at some point. So at the same time with you, there could be like thousands of people that are going through it. They are all, some of them are making it easier for themselves by asking the right question, asking the question. So as always, ask a question. If you are lost, if you don't know how to start, if you don't know how to proceed, if you're stuck, ask the question and it will be answered and you will be guided in your journey. So this is how it starts. It's not a pretty process. It's not a light process. But when you did your work, when you go through it, when you do it, actually, it starts getting better straight away. Because you turn to this world and you start learning. And you like it and you will love it. You learn a lot of things for yourself. You learn a lot of tips for yourself. You start understanding more about the world. You also will start looking differently to the world, looking differently uh, to the things that happening around you, looking differently at the people who who surround you, or just random people. You will recognize the energies. You will start interacting without even speaking. So this is a very interesting journey. Spiritual journey isn't easy, but it is always worth it. Everyone will confirm it. So yes, to make it easier for you, we the witches are always here for you. So ask a question if you're lost, if you're stuck, and everything will get only easier from that. So let's move on to the next part. And I think it's one of your favorite part of my show, the readings. Okay, the gloss coming off, so to speak, literally in this case. So, as always, I will start reading my cards. Not personal cards, my one of my favorite decks. And I will. Oh, I didn't even need to do anything. 4 cards. Okay, we'll have 4 cards. Oh, wow. Wow, the energies. Okay, I will show you. 7 of Swords. Very tricky card. 5 of Swords. Complete headache. Yeah, as you can see here. Yeah, it's a headache. 5 of Swords. Chariot. Okay, it's a good card actually. 8 of Swords. We have so many swords here, and not the good ones, I must say. Not the good ones. All we're missing are 2 of Swords, and that would be like, I don't know. Oh. But we have a Chariot here, which is a good one. So I will speak about that. Okay, I will tell you about it now. Chariot card is a major arcana card, and Chariot is about breakthrough, is about taking the matter into your own hands and moving forward with the situation, with people, or with anything. And Chariot card is actually a card of success, card of self assurance, self confidence. Chariot card is actually a Cancer card. Cancer, I mean, zodiac sign, Cancer, is a Cancer energy. And yeah, the Cancers could be very stubborn, very sensitive, emotional, but very stubborn, very persuasive, very persistent in their goals. If they find the goal, they're gonna take it. I'm a Cancer, I know what I'm talking about. The Chariot card is also can be about traveling somewhere, going places, not and not in terms of traveling, but in terms of, oh, like, like they say, oh, you're going places, he's going places, she's going places, she's going some places. So this card could have that energy. So let me talk about each card, and then I can connect it to all of them. Okay, Seven of Swords. I will take both of them. Seven of Swords with Five of Swords. Okay, Seven of Swords is a very tricky card. Is a card of trickiness. Either is tricky situation is surrounding you, you are in some tricky situation or situationship, like, if you're in a relationship, the person could be very tricky, and manipulative, and it gives you headache. Five of Swords means you're very struggling in the situation. You don't know what to do. You're stuck, uh and you just don't know how to move forward. It's like eating your life. It doesn't give you to move forward. It's not a stagnant card, no, but it's some obstacle. It's a card of obstacles, and someone or something creating creating a lot of blocks for you, and some trickery or manipulation. You should see if it's about the person, it's a very bad person. If it's about relationship, you have to get out of that relationship, or if it's for business partner, maybe if you're not sure about them, or if you were wondering whether I should do it or not, well, those are very tricky people. Get out now, because this they only gonna give you headache, because here you have Eight of Swords as well. This is also, you can see, this is card of stagnant energy. The situation where you don't know what to do, the situation where you feel like you're tied up, you feel like you can't move, you don't know what to do, something isn't letting you, something or someone isn't letting you to do something or anything. You can't decide, you can't act, you can't, you can't just make up your mind. A lot of confusion in these cards. And it feels like this person or some situation is trying to trick you, trying to manipulate you. And it gives you headaches, and it gives you that stagnancy. You don't know how to proceed. So the Chariot means like also moving on, moving from the situation towards something good, because Chariot is a very good card in terms of energy, in terms of success. So in order to do to remove those obstacles, in order to remove yourself from stagnancy, you have to move forward. You have to uh I don't know, drop that person. You have to move away from that person, or stay away from that person or the situation or work. I don't know. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to move on to your true self, to what you want, to what you deserve, to what you want your focus on, to the new world, to the new beginnings, and to the new success. And do it, as a Cancer. This is the Chariot, is a Cancer energy. As a Cancer, we are Cancers. If we decide to move on, then it's just done in 1 second. You drop the situation, you drop the place, you drop the person, like in 1 second. Then bam, they're gone from your life. You cut it off. You cut off that energy, that bad energy, that BS energy, actually. And your life will get better. Try to do, if you can do that, yes, no worry, do it step by step. I'm just saying, because this energy advising you to drop everything very quickly. So um but if you can, don't worry, just as long as you on your way to moving forward, to drop in that person, place, or whatever, her work. As long as you're moving forward, as long as you're moving away from this situation, as long as you're starting your new life, starting moving towards what you want, you're fine. But if you cut it off, if you drop it this instant, that would be even better for you. Cards never lie. Cards will never give you bad advice. So I hope you guys, well, I hope very little of you, well, I'm gonna say it like the first time I think in my reading, that I hope very little of you, very few of you will resonate, that will resonate to this situation, because that's a very tricky one. That's a very heavy one. I even feel like very heavy energies with these cards. I mean, those of you who read cards know what I'm talking about. Those swords is like, is just no, 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 thank you. No, thank you. I don't want this in my life. I don't need this in my life. And you don't want this in your life. You don't need this in my life. Listen to your uh listen to your witch. You don't need this in your life. Move on with your new beginnings, new life. Drop drop those manipulative people, manipulative situations, manipulative places that just suck out the energy of you, and move towards what you want. Move towards your plans. Your life, your new life, your successful life awaits you. Cards never lie, and I hope you will you won't have any problem to move on if you're in this situation. But as I said, I hope very few of you will resonate with this. But yeah, if you do, move on fast. Run fast, run far, as they say. Oh, okay. For now, we will move on to my other deck, to my deck, the one that I created. And see, I always shuffle those cards very, very thoroughly, and all the swords came out. They just blew out. Okay, this was a message for someone, and I hope I will help someone with that. So, but now I will do one card reading, one card love reading with my own deck, Sensual Love Oracle, which you can actually buy on Etsy. I have a link in the comments, or you can contact me and we can arrange it personally, which my followers from Instagrams prefer. But and you also get the gifts. You also get some crystals or crystal bracelets, and the pen that I also created to manifest your desires and wishes. The pen that says, "What you write shall come true." So inside you have a booklet which explains what to do with the deck and how to work with it, and the little spell as well. And yes, the sigil I created myself, and the cards and design are all created by myself, by me. And yes, I was with those cards from beginning till the, well, it's not the end, well, till the, let's say it, the middle, the middle. So yeah, everyone loves the deck, and everyone says it who purchased that. Everyone says it's on point every time, because I uh, I inserted so much energy when I was creating the messages for that deck, and I felt like the spirits of, at that time I was working a lot with the spirits of passion and love, and I was creating a lot of stuff, a lot of sigils, even a lot of spells, and a lot of, and the course, I actually created a course about love, about love spells, about lost spells, everything like that. And everyone says it's on point, but I know, because I inserted so much energy into creation of these cards, into these cards, that it can be in any different way. It can, oh, I will take this one. It can be in any different way. Always be accurate for you, because there's so much I inserted in that deck. Not only energy, but also my love as well, my creation and my interest, my inspiration, my movement. This card, this deck may even inspire you on something. But now, let's get back to the card. Okay, I will read out the message for you first, and then I will show the card to you. You have no idea how much power you have over me. I feel like I do anything for you. Just ask, and I will abide. My will belongs to you. Oh, I know this. I know the message because I've written it and I remember this message very, very clearly. Okay, the person is actually, like they say, HFET, or someone that you actually don't know about. Some person is obsessed with you. Not obsessed, but they are ready to do anything for you. They do. Maybe you know who I'm talking about already. Maybe you are not dating them. Maybe they just trying to get the date with you. Maybe they are in your DMs trying to talk to you and they like worshiping you. For them, they may be watching all of your social media. They're waiting for your stories. They're waiting for your posts. They're waiting for your anything, for reels, videos, and they love it. And they, with each time, with each post, they it's like they worshiping you more and more. So this is a very powerful card. You have a lot of power over this person. You hold a lot of power over this person, and even to check it, you can like ask them for something, just something little, just to do something little, and and see if they're the ones you are thinking about. They're the ones I'm talking about. But this card has a very abiding energy. Someone is very agreeable with you. Someone is ready to do everything for you, even ready to support you, to care for you. And this is a very, very, very nice energy. So here you are. Let me just take my cards away. Oh yeah, and instead of the boring box, with each deck, uh, I give it's like a foldable moon bag, moon bag, foldable card bag, but they're all with the moon images, Yulia Moon. Come on, of course, and and okay, they have place for 3 cards to do your short readings, like 3-card readings. They already have. So no matter where you are, you always have a place to do your readings. So it's pretty handy, as I love all the things practical. So my cards are always also practical, very practical. Okay, so now we will continue talking about the moon phases. I'm telling you in each episode, I'm telling you about the different moon phase and which date, which moon phase. So now we are in waxing crescent. It's a bit more after the new moon. By the way, how was your new moon? Hopefully everything was okay. But now we are in waxing crescent. It's actually good. Growing moon. And always I always like waxing moon and its growing energy. The moon grows, the energy grows, the everything like opportunity appears. You have more energy. You have more. How should I say? You see more, you feel more, you are upbeat from this. As I was always saying to you, my favorite time in the moon cycle is from the new moon till the full moon. It's like the best energy. And I recently actually saw a reel uh on Instagram, I think, and someone was speaking about the same thing that I was talking about, that there's the best time from new moon to the full moon. It's like, oh yeah, I was telling that to my followers on YouTube. So yeah, this waxing crescent moon will be in Sagittarius. Ooh, which means even more energy, even more, you see even more possibilities. You think, like, not you think, you have more energy, you are more a bit yourself, but also be mindful because you will maybe you will want to do a lot of different things at once. Just keep your focus on what you actually need to do. I'm not saying pick one thing. Yeah, but maybe you will want to do 5 things at once, but pick, for example, 3 things that are most important and focus on them first. then do the other things. Because Sagittarius, they are very energetic, but sometimes they lose focus. They have very little attention. So this energy may keep you, may make you to lose focus. That's why I say focus your energy on something that you really need to do. So uh you also maybe you will also have, some adventurous beginning. So you will go on some you will you will go some adventures. You will create some adventures for yourself. Maybe you will want to go traveling. Sagittarius energy, they love traveling. Maybe you will want to go somewhere. Even if it's like just another city or like same city but another place, like do it. Allow yourself to do that. Those small things, they will be aligning with the energy and they will bring you more energy. They will bring you more, like happy feelings, happy energy. I would say it will balance all your again energies. But it's all about energies during this time, and you want to balance yours. So you want to direct yours in the things that you need. So that's why I'm explaining you what to do and how to do it. So you would this time would go smoothly for you. So, new beginnings at work, new beginnings with your projects as well. Maybe you will start some project, and yes, it's a good time. Sagittarius is a good energy as well for business. I can, I can see why not. Just keep your focus on the things that you need, that you really need to do. So, um, I think I think that's it. The other things you will figure out yourself because you'll feel if you're Sagittarius, you know what I'm talking about, you know how you are. And then for other people, yeah, Sagittarius are very active. They have a lot of a lot of energy again. Yeah, they're very energetic. They love traveling. They have a lack of focus, but that also allows them to do a lot of things, but if you're not Sagittarius, don't do that. Sagittarius can do that, actually do a lot of things at once, and they succeed in it. Sometimes they don't, but I'm saying that they can do it. But for you, if you're not Sagittarius, please be mindful of that. Be mindful of your focus on the very important things of the very like or pick if you're choosing something, you need to choose something or make some decisions. Just assess them and make the best for yourself at the current moment. So that would be my advice for this time for the waxing crescent in Sagittarius. And of course, if you have the opportunity, if you want to go traveling, if you have the opportunity, please go. Again, it will direct your energy in the best way. Or if you want, let me see. If you will want to keep active, Sagittarius, they love to keep active, gym or just walks or going somewhere or going out. Yes, don't be surprised if you will be overstimulated, if you will if you will be very energetic, if you will have some sleepless nights even. Not to worry, nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just Sagittarius energy is quite strong, especially after Scorpio energy as well. Scorpio energy is very intense, and then Sagittarius energy is very active. Then bam. So yes, don't be scared, don't be surprised. Just be more active. If you have a lot of energy, if you're struggling at night, if you're struggling with keep with the amount of energy that you get, and just keep active. Try to keep active for as much as you can, or even mentally. You can read, you can research stuff, you can create something. Is this is also like not only physically active but also mentally active. It will also like exhaust you a little and release some energy, and you will feel balanced, like yourself. So, yes, hope it helps. So, now, now, I will move on to another one of my witchy tips. And for that, I will have paper. So, for the witchy tip today, I'm continuing. I'm keeping my promise uh, to give you more and more witchy tips, spells, or some small rituals to better your financial situation, to keep your money energy strong, to keep your money energy upbeat and circulating around you. And today, I want to teach you um, a small, not small, they're not small, they're big, they have huge energy. Come on, not small. Well, small spell, but I want to teach you a bind rune. Maybe you heard about runes. It's a Nordic alphabet, ancient Nordic alphabet, which is widely used in witchcraft. And sometimes we witches, or it's already created before us, we create some bind runes. Bind runes, it means there are several runes in one. We create bind runes and they hold a certain energy and they make certain things happen for you. So today I want to share with you the bind rune, which you can not on yourself. No, don't paint on yourself. Paint or at the back of your bank cards. If you have several bank cards, draw it at the back of the each bank card. I will explain what it's about later. Let me just show you. Let me just show you how it's drawn, and then I will explain whichever one what what they are and what they mean. So let's go. I want to show you how they draw, so you wouldn't make a mistake as well, especially the ones who don't know the rules and you were just hearing that from me. So yes. Okay, let's see that. Okay, so first we draw, it's called Jera or Hera. Then we draw the rune name Ingus. I'm showing you so you wouldn't be confused how to draw them. Yeah, may not be too pretty, but oh, this one was very good. This one is not too pretty, but okay. It's okay. Let me try again. Okay, Jera or Hera and Ingus. Yeah, this is better. So we painted either with a red marker or I always paint bind rules or any rules that connected with money and anything connected with money. I paint with a green marker. Green is the color for money, and green is the color for wealth, for health, even. But it's up to you. I'm just showing you how it's drawn, how it's done, and how it looks. But I prefer I prefer green. You can use the red color as well to paint it, to draw it anywhere at the back of your bank cards. So, yes, first, like I showed you, first you paint Jera or Yera. You pronounces Yera. This is the rune that symbolizes the harvest, the reward, that energy, that flow, the energy of reward, the energy of the harvest, you gaining something, you getting something. And with this one, the ingus, which means like growth or breakthrough, these two bind runes, they are together, you can imagine harvest and reward and growth and breakthrough. They create the huge money energy for you that the money, should I say that the money energy won't stop coming to you. But when you paint, when you draw paint, maybe you paint, when you draw those symbols, when you draw those runes at the back of your bank card, just do this. Yes, breathe closely on them. Why? Because you need to activate them. You can activate them with your breath because there are like some small particles of you in your breath. You are activating it with your breath. You can even touch it a bit. Just wait for it to dry. Make sure it's dry, and then you can touch it after that. That's how you activate it. Um it has to be not compatible. It has to be connected to your energy as well. You don't have to draw it that big. You draw it like very small ones. I'm just showing you here so you so you would see it, so you can see it. And so yes, when you draw it, you activated it with your breath or with your hands. Then just leave it for a bit. Maybe take out some banknotes if you have ones, and put your cards on them. So it will already be absorbing money energy to circulate it around you. So keep it with yourself. Yeah, it's just your bank card. Use it as you would use it, like usually. And if they will go away, if the marker will go away with time, just repeat everything from the beginning. Just draw it again and activate it with the breath and with the touch again. So yeah, nothing is everything is simple, but runes are very, very powerful. Also be careful with them. Don't play around with them. Do as I say. Don't play around with them. Try it with a bank card first and then see how it goes. And I hope it goes very well for you. I hope it like the money flows, the money goes, money flows, money arrives, money loves you. So yes, try it and let me know how it goes. Let me know what's happening. And would be very interested to hear about that. So I think this is it for today. As always, don't forget to subscribe to not miss my new episodes, and don't forget to like, share maybe, or comment. Yeah, I'm always chatty with my followers. I'm happy to hear about the lives, not just about witchcraft. If you want to share something about your life, you're free to do that. Sometimes people can't share uh, their spiritual journey online because they're afraid that maybe some of their friends will see that. But you can share something about your life. It doesn't have to be about witchy stuff, doesn't have to be spiritual. You can just maybe vent about something, or maybe you just want to say something. Oh, today I was just doing that and I remembered your episode, something like that. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like connected to your journey, connected to something. It could be just a random thought. Yeah, you're always welcome to do that. It's the random thoughts that always gives us ideas, don't they? So yeah, on that note, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for following me. I want to thank you for watching me. I want to thank you for everything. And as always, I'm wishing you good luck, wealth, and abundance.